Hey guys, so this is my motivational video part 2. So I just left off, I'll reread it for people that are just starting with this video. This is number 4 though out of 5, so if you want to read or watch part 1 first, that would be beneficial. These are just reasons that motivate me, or things that motivate me while I'm on any phase of HCG and really for the rest of my life, just to keep being healthy. So I left off with, don't listen to negative comments or people. Negativity does not belong in my life. Focus only on positive things. So I, by nature, am a very negative person. I take after my dad. My mom is very positive. My dad's very negative. So the past few years, I've really been focusing on trying to make myself not negative anymore. Changing my habits, and I'm about 60% there. I still have a long way to go with that. But I can tell you that I'm a lot happier without being so negative. So I'm very picky with who I tell that I'm on this protocol with, because it gets a lot of negative responses. And it's not that I don't want to be honest with people. I'm actually a very honest and open person about most things. So it's not that I just want to be like, oh, I'm not on anything, but I don't want to tell people what I'm doing because there is so much negativity around this protocol, with the hype that it's gotten in different things. So I try not to tell everyone in the world, unless I really think that the person will receive it well. The other thing is negative people. I mean, this is a hard one sometimes, especially when it's yourself. You need to change if you're negative. It's not good for you. It's not good for your body to be negative. You should not be stressed out all the time. And negative people are hard if you need to cut them out of your life. I have a friend who we were really close, and I love her, and it's hard, but every time I talked to her, I just felt like I needed to cry afterwards. Every time I talked to her, she basically turned anything I would say in the past against me, and I just wasn't feeling good about that relationship, and I realized I had to pretty much completely cut her off from my life. There's a few things that we're Facebook friends, and but I don't talk to her on a weekly basis anymore, or however much I was talking to her before. So it's really hard, but sometimes it's really necessary to cut people out of your life that are negative. And it's unfortunate, but it happens sometimes. Okay, and the last thing that I did want to say is that HCG has given me hope I haven't had in a long time. Hope to be healthy, active, and happy again. So I'm just going to give you a little bit longer story of how I started gaining weight and what's been going on to make me gain fat, I guess. So I had, 5 years ago. Yeah, about 5.5 years ago, found out I was pregnant, and super excited. Really not a good time, but I've always wanted to be a mom, so I was excited about it. I was pregnant for 12 weeks when I had a miscarriage, and that really made me depressed, and really started eating whatever I wanted, and I love exercising, and I just stopped exercising. I just decided I didn't care anymore, I guess, and just stopped doing anything that I really liked. I worked a lot. I went to school. I worked at Olive Garden, and before that hadn't been a problem. Because I could still eat pretty healthy at work, just eating salad and stuff, but I just kind of ate whatever I wanted and gained a bunch of weight. Found out I was pregnant again a few months later, well, about a year later, and had another miscarriage at 6 weeks. So my husband and I were just like, you know what, we're not ready to have kids anyways. It's probably you try to rationalize these things in your head to make it more of a positive. So, whatever, we're just not going to worry about it, and we don't want to have kids yet anyway, so we really didn't. I actually found out I was in hygiene school, accepted into hygiene school, so it would have been like the worst time to have a kid anyways. So anyways, a week after hygiene school started, I did find out that I was pregnant with my son Evan. And he, everything was fine with the pregnancy. I didn't gain a lot of weight during the pregnancy. Afterwards, I was very stressed out with school. I had a teacher that basically just gave me garbage all the time. And working on my positivity, I really tried to be positive and not let her bother me, but it was hard. It was really hard. She was a horrible teacher and a horrible person, really. And I feel sorry for the future students because, if you're not one of her favorite students, you are going to be picked on, basically bullied by her and by, anyways, it was just horrible. So very stressed out, again, not exercising, so didn't really gain a lot of weight during the pregnancy, but afterwards I did. So very frustrating. Then right after I graduated, we moved home, my home in Wisconsin from Virginia. Sometimes I wonder why, especially with this summer we're having. So I just that's when I first found out about HCG, and I tried it once. I tried around a bit and failed right away. I mean, I cheated. I just forgot about it. Tried it again like a month later. Again. I'm just like, I'm not going to do this again. And then at that time, I kind of just accepted that this is my body, this is the way I am, I'm just fat, which is stupid because I'm not. I mean, before I gained weight, I was not big, so I don't know why I would come to that conclusion, but I did. And then, about 6 months after that, my husband and I started trying to have a baby. And so it's been 2 years since we've started trying. And it hasn't happened, and that is very stressful. And again, when I see that negative pregnancy test, I just pretty much go in the kitchen and eat something, or, it's really a feeling that I have with me for, throughout the time that I'm not getting pregnant, is that I'm just sad and eating and just stupid. And I don't feel like doing anything but sitting and watching TV and moping around. And so again, that's something that I'm not doing anymore. I've kind of changed my outlook on that, and I think it's very important that if you do have something that's really negative in your life, to try and turn it into a positive. So that's kind of the way that I gained weight. But I did want to just let you guys know that it's all, for my life, I have so many blessings. Like, I have a husband who absolutely adores me and thought I was sexy at, what did I start out at? 264 pounds? I mean, 266 pounds? I mean, yeah, not only does he think I'm sexy when I'm big, but he's faithful, he's loyal, he is a great father, and he is a wonderful man. And not a lot of women can say that they have a husband like that. And not a lot of men are just that way. They're just, society is just ruining our men and women, really, all of us. But after my husband, I have a beautiful son who's amazing, who's well-behaved and sweet and loving. I mean, not a lot of 3-year-old boys are well-behaved, and yes, it has to do with parenting, because I'm awesome. No, I'm just kidding. Probably more my husband than me, but I think that's just a gift from God that I have just a great kid. And, if I don't have another one, I mean, that's what I was trying to tell you, like, my blessings, because I've been so frustrated with not being able to get pregnant. And I've probably gained 30 pounds of that just because of that. So I'm just trying to say that I have realized that if I never have another kid, that it's going to be fine. Like, I have Evan, and he's amazing, and I wouldn't give up that kid for anyone. you know, and I still hope that we have another one, but if we don't, I will be happy with him. And the reason I really want to have another kid is mainly for Evan, because I was almost like an only child. I have 5 older brothers and sisters, but I came 10 years later. So my oldest sister is 18 years older than me, and my youngest sister is 10 years older than me. But you know what? The good thing about that is that I had kids younger than some of my siblings. So Evan has cousins his own age, has a ton of cousins, has a lot of older cousins, but a lot of cousins around his age, and that's really nice. So sometimes it's nicer, you're closer to your cousin than you are to your sibling anyways, and he's going to have good friends, and we're going to have a really good relationship, all 3 of us, and he's going to have a great relationship with both his mom and his dad, and he's going to see a great relationship between his mom and his dad, so he's going to have a lot of love in his life. And if he doesn't have another kid, or if I don't have another kid for him, it's going to be just fine. So try to change your negative into a positive and just try and work with the situations that you are given. Take this protocol, do it. Only do what is allowed. Don't try to, wander off and do different things that you think won't. Like my sister the other day, one of my sisters is still doing it with me. She ate nuts. I'm like, you can't. She's like, I just had to have something in my stomach, so I ate a handful of cashews. I'm like, well, that's stupid. You don't do that. Like, no. So, anyways, just try and stay on the protocol. It's only a short amount of time. You can do it. I believe in you. We're all here for you, the HCG community. And if you guys need things to motivate you, just think of all the reasons you want to lose weight. Don't focus on the scale. Don't focus on the number. Try to focus on being healthy and happy. And HCG will give you what it gave to me. Just hope that I can be that once again. So I hope this helped you guys, especially if you're new and you're struggling. I really hope that we, as the other HCGers that have completed a round and are on multiple rounds or whatever, I hope that we can be of help to you. I know I don't only speak for myself when I say that I am open to answer any questions, especially for a new person that doesn't know, because I didn't really have anybody. I didn't really find YouTube until my round, my first completed good successful round. But that year when I first found HCG, I didn't have anyone to turn to, and that's most likely why I failed. So if you guys need anything, we are here for you. So you guys all have a great day, and I really, really hope this helped you. Bye.